My approach to vocal production has changed over the years. When I first started out, I was obsessed with vocals on everything. These days I'm more drawn to a great ballad with just one vocal, you know, and then when you do bring in stacks, you bring them in one moment and it transforms the whole mix, you know? I think that's what really excites me now. So these days I'm looking to highlight moments in a song with the use of vocals. And that definitely means stacking, that because I self-engineer, I can move very fast, you know, just track after track after track. The Focusrite Clarett 4 pre-USB is a really integral part of my setup because it allows me to work fast, to be mobile and take my stuff on the road. It also allows me to have enough inputs, but not too many that I get carried away, and the quality of sound is fantastic. Everything I plug into this thing has a shine to it, has presence, and it's so easy and simple to use, which is super important when you just want to stay focused on inspiration. I work on my laptop at home and also when I'm on the road, so I need something that's really easy to just throw in my bag and plug in with USB as soon as I get on the tour bus. This fits all of those needs for me. Currently got my headphones going into it. I've got the Prophet running in line 3 and 4. I've got SM7 going in and my Mustang guitar. It's everything I need to just get a song started. Today I'm just working on something that I wrote recently. So I have two sources for drums. I have some kind of electronic sounding sampled drums that were programmed in Ableton. They have a little bit of a print style to them and quite sort of shiny sounding. But I find that a lot of electronic drums don't breathe the way I want them to, and I often need to layer them with a more live sounding drum kit. So at this point I brought in some hi-hats from Addictive Drums, and I'll open up that here. The visual aspect of this plugin is so helpful that I can literally hear how things sound by clicking on the instrument itself. Cowbell, these amazing floor toms and different kinds of percussion. Some great clap samples from Addictive Drums. They sound so live, like they're right in the room. I love that. It's like everything before they did this. Gotta find out if it's real. The LX480 Essentials Reverb, and it's on a plate reverb, and you can hear it here. It just adds so much dimension to the drum track. And having the microphone right here with the pre right at my fingertips allows me to work really fast. So sometimes I like to stack vocals, you know, almost one after each other without any stops. Go straight into another one. So we're kind of, it's like we're coloring in as we go. We're just jumping in with any idea that's coming to mind. I've also got a track running alongside the lead vocal that is only running an echo plugin and the LX480 Essentials Reverb. So this means that I can pick out parts of the lead vocal that I want to highlight on this effect chain. So for example, sound stupid, but it's where I'm at. Where I'm at. So right on that at, we're going to take that and chuck that into the effects chain. I really want this to be a statement, so it should sound kind of dramatic. High frequencies turned right up so that it feels really shiny. And let's see how that sounds. Please sound stupid, but it's where I'm at. I'm home. So you can hear right there when the reverb kind of came on, just gets activated on that one word. Devoted, hopelessly devoted. Devoted would be nice. So let's put that on the effects track as well. I'm hopelessly devoted right now. And the cool thing is you get phasing between the two tracks, which is probably a no-no for a lot of people, but for me, I really like it. It makes the whole thing sound like it's suddenly running through a phaser. The last part of the claret hitmaker expansion is Antares Autotune, which I really enjoy using on effects tracks along with reverb, kind of make it almost completely wet, and you get this almost synthesizer effect over the voice. It's like all air. That's what I think about it, is just air. And I want all the nuance to be out of the vocal. I want it to almost just be really rigid in its intervals and sound like an instrument. So in this case, I'm using Antares Autotune and the LX480 Essential together. It sounds a bit like this. I almost think of it like a theremin. It turns the voice into some kind of otherworldly instrument. Don't know what you're thinking, but all I want is more and more time with you. You're a quicksand and I'm sinking, yeah. To every second